Stout Ale. It ain't about you, it's about the beer.
I think I need another drink to stop my suffering. Tell me, what did I drink last night?
The world is our scene. We are WEMF Radio.
This is WEMF Radio.
WEMF Radio.
WEMF Radio.
WEMF Radio.
WEMF Radio.
WEMF.
You're listening to WEMFradio.com. WEMFradio.com.
Sweet.
Holy moly, the New Year's Prog show. It's a really busy night tonight, so we might as well start it off a little Happy the Man. Go
Fasten your
get some
seatbelts.
Oblivion Sun. Fasten your seatbelts, baby, because tonight we got a busy one going on. We've got a couple people that'll be calling in, and we've got a band playing live after that. So dig that all. But you know what? I'm sitting here with Keith, and I'm sitting here with Yvette. Yvette got the chance to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last week. How was it there?
It was awesome. It was so nice to see Yes and Rush on the same stage. You know, your little prog sensibilities get blown out of the water, and it's all good.
It was all good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You get to hang out. I saw those pictures of you and Patrick Moraz.
Yeah, that was a surprise. That was very nice. A very nice surprise for everybody at the late night party that we had.
Good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Excellent time.
Excellent. So, Keith, man, how you been?
I did not go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, me neither.
So clearly not as good, but I woke up alive this morning, so I'm counting that as a plus.
There we go. The fresh air coming in. You know, the songs that we started the night off with tonight were Service with a Smile, Happy the Man, and went to a little catwalk from Oblivion Sun off the first album, which is really cool. My thing, though, tonight, Mehdi Alouane will be calling in. Andre Chalmondele.
I
don't know.
We let Yvette.
We don't know if it's a sh or a ch.
Well,
we don't know.
It's got the French thing, right?
We
Chalmondele.
Okay, Chalmondele.
We'll get them all.
Well, he'll set us straight.
And we got 0 times everything right now, setting up to play a live set later on. So we got a packed night. There's no doubt about that. Some good music came out, last week. Couple stuff. I mean, I'm so backed up. I've been asking for people, send me your stuff, and then you get hit with this tidal wave.
You just can't listen to it all. It's so tough.
You can't, and I can't get it all on. I'm going to try. I really am. But it just seems like it's 4 or 5 albums coming out every week getting sent out.
Yeah, the other thing is you get something you really like and you want to listen to it, but you're listening to other, you just spend your whole day listening to music. That's a hell of a job.
I know, I'm telling you,
it's hard to do, huh?
Every night spend listening to music, trying to find something that I like, or trying to put something together, or doing. But I enjoy doing it.
Right.
It's not a bad deal. Doing my little baseball fantasy thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to complain about having to listen to music all day, then I'm going to have to slap you.
I better give it up. There's no doubt.
I could think of other things to complain about that would suck more.
Right.
Yeah. Like probably driving home from Ohio after that, right?
Yeah.
But let's get back to a little bit on the music talk. Our first guest that'll be coming up, a good friend of Joe Satriani, right? And I get tagged every once in a while on these Facebook things with this picture on there, and I looked and I listened to the music, and I could dig it. You know what I mean? The album was called The Sound of Incurable Disease, and did something for me, man. It wasn't.
That's a great title.
Yeah.
The Sound of Incurable Disease.
Well, what I think is pretty funny about it is that almost all the songs are a different entity. They take you to different places, and it really does have some of the old '70s feeling to it, and they added their new thing. I think it works.
It's very ambient prog or
avant-garde.
Yeah, avant-garde. I like ambient.
Yeah. I mean, it's got like a jazz fusion thing to it. I think it's got
it's got everything. It tackles every little subgenre of prog there is.
Well, I'll tell you what, people can tell us what they think, because we're going to hear some of it in a few minutes, and then
some stuff that's coming up.
Yeah.
So, well, before we get into that, right? I said I was going to play some brand new music. So let's get into the brand new music, right? This is off the White Knight album, the new Todd Rundgren.
Todd Rundgren.
This song is called "This Is Not a Drill." Now, this is featuring Joe Satriani, so it kind of ties in with Mehdi.
WEMF.
Beautiful.
That was cool. You're listening to the New Year's Prog Show on WEMF, and on the line we have Mehdi Alouane, whose song we just heard. And let me get my glasses.
Keep the World in Balance.
Thank
Yes,
you, Keith.
Keep the World in Balance off his new album.
The Sound of Incurable Disease.
Excellent stuff. Mehdi, how you doing over there, my friend?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You know,
It's nice to see you.
Yes, nice to see you too. I mean, Skype is a beautiful thing.
We're a good-looking group.
That. Yeah, we're a good-looking group, aren't we? Kind of like a cross between Creature Double Feature and
something worse.
Ted. So, hey, you know what? We only got you on for a little bit of a time right now, but we try to want to dig out some news from you. So, where I'm going at is, how did you get started? The music that you create. It's absolutely beautiful. I think that you're kind of like this classical guy coming up with the music that you've written, but can you tell us how you got started in music? Yep, that would be, go ahead.
Yes, I have always enjoyed improvising and writing music. This for me is like a game. I like creating music. I love so much this. I take a fun time to do this. I started with my first band in my hometown in Algeria. The band was called Dark Mirror. We started with some cover like Black Sabbath, Joe Satriani, Iron Maiden. All this was in 1998. But now I work in solo. I create my own music, and I try to combine all this culture and all this sound because I like so much and I love all the culture in the world.
Yeah, I can see that. You really do. I mean, this album, to me, you get a lot of Middle East influences on this album, as I could feel. But I can tell right away the musicianship is top quality. You speak a little bit about your band.
My band?
Yep. Who's in the band?
Excuse me?
Who do you have playing on the album with you?
On the album, it's me who write the music, and it's me who play most of the instrument on this album,
cool.
except the guitar and the bass. And sometimes I invited some friend to sing or to do something like this. But for the most instrument, it's me who play the most instrument.
That's pretty good stuff. I gotta say that. Another thing I wanted to ask you: when you're growing up in your career, who are the influences to you in music that made you want to be a musician?
My influence in music?
Yes.
Yes. The most important influence for me is life, and especially my life, my own life. And I try to describe all this with the music, and I use the sound because all the sound give me many ideas. The sound make me feel, sometimes they make me feel like I'm in India, in Spain, and something like that. And sometimes the sound transport me in the old souvenir. And I use all this, and I will use all this to write my own music.
That's beautiful.
In music, it's very large. I like ethnic music, metal music, experimental music, prog, and ancient and old and new music. I like many bands like Dead Can Dance, Sepultura. I am always a big fan of Joe Satriani. It's a friend, and I like it so much. I love many kind of music. I love many kind. On all this, made and built excellent work on my musicality.
That's beautiful, man.
Cool.
That's beautiful. Hey, can you tell us about the new album? Okay, how did that come about? Those influences, is that the same thing? Is it taking you through a time passage to go through other countries, like you're saying? Because music can transport you anywhere that you want to be. No doubt. I'm with you on that.
Yes. Actually, I work on a new album. It's a new experience for me. I try to create a new universe with new story. I try to create a story from my trip. Like an example, last month I was in Pompeii. It was great. It was great for me. This trip influenced me so much, and give me many ideas to create and work on the new album. And I try to use some sound who can transport anyone who listen to my music.
Right. I mean, it's pretty heavy. I mean, to be honest with you, this movement, I guess, this piece that you've written, the whole album. How did it take you a while to write this, or was this something that just popped into your head right away? Nope. I seem to have trailed from my questions that I had over here for you. So, well, let me ask you this: will you be going out on tour for this album?
Over this album, yes, maybe. Why not? Well, I will try to make my best and go on tour. I have do a tour for the Sound of the Incurable Disease. I have played in some country and some city. It was for the first show. It was difficult, but in the time that was great and easy, and I take a much more beautiful time to do this. And but actually, I try to do my best for the second album.
Great. Can you? Is there a story behind this album? Is there something here, that stood out when you whether in recording or putting something together? Maybe you played a couple tours already. Is there anything that stands out to you? When you're talking about your new album, what comes to mind? First thing. The first important thing for me is to find the idea. This is the first important thing for me, and I try to develop this idea and as largest as possible. I try to use some sound to help me to create this ambient and story. Like as I said, last month I was in Pompeii, and I think this is influenced me so much for the next album. Good answer. I like that.
And the album, I started to read the new album here in French, but I will finish it in London, in UK, in the Real World Studio with Peter Gabriel.
Nice. Cool. I mean, that's a pretty good guy to be doing some stuff with. We give you a kudos to that. We talked earlier, and I always ask everybody, what's their influential song? The song that when you were a child that made you want to go to be a musician. Yours was a very interesting one. Totally metal. I mean, I'm listening to your album that you sent me, and then I'm listening to your influence, and I'm going, wow. The first time I'm saying to myself, well, you were in the mosh pit the first time that you got out there, because how do we say this? Sepultura.
Yeah.
That's do you know the band?
Yes, I do.
Do you? Do you know this song?
I think I've heard it. It's been a long time since I knew a friend who liked Sepultura, and I probably once I hear it, I'll remember it.
So, Mehdi, why don't you tell us about this song and why you chose it, and we'll go into it.
When I was a child, Sepultura influenced me a lot, because Sepultura is a band who come from Brazil, Sepultura have difficult to create this band, and I feel the same. When I started my music with my first band in Algeria, I traveled with the same problem. It's the same problem in this kind of country. And when I listen to Sepultura, sincerely, this band give me a power to create my own music. Sepultura, it's a mix of thrash metal and tribal music, and this is really amazing. I love so much this, and
Cool. Why don't we throw it
all-
on then for you, right? Sepultura, Refuse, Resist from the Chaos AD album. Hit it, Herb.
All right, you're 1 minute over.
Big deal. Excellent. Nice job. Nice.
That is some serious rock right there. On New Year's Prog show on WEMF radio.
That's some serious metal, brother. That's some serious
Yeah,
Cookie Monster. That's the first Cookie Monster ever played on the New Year's Prog show.
Cookie Monster, huh?
Yeah.
I think we've had one or two others that I
Did we?
can recall. I think so. Yeah.
Probably be singing in the bathroom, right? So, anyways,
Anyway,
let's get
Mehdi,
back. Let's get
are you
back
still
to
on
that.
the line, Mehdi?
Yeah. Did we put him to sleep? Hey, comment ça va there, you? Bien toi. Oh. Uh-oh. Did we lose Mehdi? Mehdi's in there. He's my brother. Mehdi?
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, there he is. Woo. Well, you know, right now it's like, what, 2:30 in the morning over there for you? 3 o'clock?
1:30 or 2:30.
He's getting up there, brother. So, that was a good influential song. What we want to get into the part now, though, is the new album. How can I get the new album? Where do I go?
Yes, you can find it on my official page, Bandcamp.
Right. It's on Bandcamp.
Yep.
Bandcamp, yes. You just read Mehdi Alouane Bandcamp in internet, and you will find all. You can find it, and in the page of my record company is called Soca Disc.
All right, cool. We can link to that from our page.
Yeah, we'll link to that. We'll throw that up on the New Year's site. No problem whatsoever.
It's a French record company.
You know, we touched briefly on the touring. Where you're gonna go? Do you ever have any plans, maybe, to come into the U.S. and maybe tour over here in the U.S.A.?
I hope. If Donald Trump accepts me, why not?
we'll pass him off.
I was gonna make that joke, but I let it go. But you're so right.
He's from France, man. He's not on the list.
I dislike Donald Trump. I don't like him.
Okay, well,
yes,
he doesn't
why not?
until he gets a prog band. I don't care about him either. But you know what I'm saying? We kind of like stay away a little bit from the politics around here.
Yeah, we try.
We don't even.
We try.
But that's funny. I love that, man, that you came out with that because it's so true. You know, it really is. And you know, like these visa deals that we have to go through all the time with. It used to be, and this is what I love about America. It takes 3 to 6 months, like for the visa thing to go through normally. But if you want to speed it up, all you got to do is pay twice the amount of money. That's America for you. And where the hell is the other end of that visa? Who gets that extra money? Because if you look at the visa thing when they show you to bring people in, and I've done it a ton of times, it's there's nothing listed to pay double to speed up the process. So our government does suck.
Well, Mehdi, if you do end up coming to the U.S. tour, hopefully you will let us know.
Yes. And we'll get you right past Donald Trump.
Well, I don't know.
Yes, maybe I will try to do my best to come in USA to play music.
I'd love
and
to see that, man.
My new album.
The new album, I really, you gave it to me last week, so I started to listen to it and do my homework on it.
So
it's great stuff.
We'll link to your Bandcamp page, and that's where people can get the music. We're going to play another song of yours, Willem's Dream. Can you tell us a little bit about that song?
Wilhelms is my daughter.
Oh.
Cool. So the song is about her?
Yes.
She actually starts it out right in the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The children who sing in the debut of the song, it's my daughter.
Very cool.
Okay.
Very, very cool.
I like that, you know, and it goes right into this like whole cool deal. But he's got his daughter on it. And how old is your daughter at this time? That would be...
Maybe
no, here's the problem, man. No, I'm sorry. We just had some stuff they're trying to get stuff going in the background. I don't even know. I'm looking at you right
Let's
now.
Just play the song.
We're playing the song. Well, we're basically going to be saying our goodbyes here. We got Andre's going to be coming in after that. We got a couple songs that are coming up right now. So what we have, I want to thank you, Mehdi.
Mehdi, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're the best.
Thank you for having invited me.
And next time, I promise you, I'm going to have a French guy interpret it, so we'll be able to do a lot better. But you did a great job tonight. You really did. So, and I got to give you kudos for hanging in there, brother. You're the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I wish you a lot of luck, and everybody that's out there.
Enjoy your Easter weekend.
Enjoy it, and go out there and buy The Sound of Incurable Diseases.
Let's hear Wilhelm's Dream.
Yeah, let's hear Wilhelm's Dream.
WEMF Radio, WEMF.